High-value men are the oddest and most extraordinary of all the male personality types. Some people may even call them anomalies, or the exception to all other men. However, what most people don't understand is that these men have a lot to offer, especially when it comes to relationships with women. While they maintain to not be the most gifted or talented guys around, they usually make up for it in other areas of their lives. Many men are desperate for women's attention, however men of high value just don't care about that. While other men are out chasing women and trying to get them into bed, these guys are busy going their own way, doing their own thing. It is for this specific reason, many women find him to be very alluring, not only because they are different than all other men, but because they are not trying to impress anyone. So with that said, here are 8 reasons why high-value men never make women their main focus. Number 1. They don't need a woman in their lives to feel complete. Many men seem to think that they can't be satisfied with their lives unless they are in a relationship with a woman. However, this is simply not true. While it may sound contradictory, you can actually have much more joy and satisfaction by being single than trying to impress someone who doesn't even appreciate you. High-value men are the first to challenge stereotypes and throw the old rules that don't serve them out of the window. They don't feel like they need a woman in order to be content in life, which is why they are not focused on chasing them all over the place. Of course, there are some men out there who truly feel lonely and helpless when they have no one to share their life with. However, this is not the case for men of high value, as they know that it's perfectly possible to be happy without a partner. This doesn't mean that they don't want a relationship, however they are not going to force anything that doesn't feel right. Number 2. They are indifferent to what most women have to offer. Most women think they can offer a man something that no other woman can. However, this simply isn't true, and high-value men understand this. They have no interest in the same dull routines that most women follow, and they are not impressed by meaningless displays of affection. The fact is that many women offer very little value to a man's life. Of course, this is true for men as well, however it's especially apparent when it comes to women. They think that appearance is everything and can't see beyond this. A good woman needs to offer something more than just physical beauty, and these men are usually able to see this very quickly. This is the reason why they are not interested in what most women have to offer, seeing it as a waste of time and effort. Many men feel that they are not good enough to be with certain types of women. Instead of chasing after everyone who walks by, men of high value understand their self-worth and refuse to settle for anyone less than what they deserve. Number 3. It takes them away from their goals. Men of high value have a clear sense of what they want in life, and they are not willing to give up their goals for anything. This is one of the many reasons why they make such great leaders. When you're constantly chasing women, it takes away from your ability to focus on your goals and achieve things that are truly important to you. If you want to be successful, then you need to stop making women your main focus. I'm not saying that you should never date, however you need to be wise about how much time and effort you spend on these things. It's okay to enjoy the company of women, but it shouldn't become a constant distraction from your life path. Instead of chasing women, why not focus on building a career or something else that truly makes you happy? If you do this, you'll notice that the women will start to chase you instead. Number 4. They are picky. Many men don't take the time to get to know a woman before jumping into a relationship. Instead, they tend to rely on their physical attraction for someone and then start dating him straight away. Men of high value understand that this can lead to some major problems down the road. While it's true that physical attraction is important, it's not the only thing that matters. If you want to have a lasting and fulfilling relationship, then you need to make sure that you're compatible with your partner on a deeper level. This is why high-value men are much more picky when it comes to choosing a partner. They take the time to get to know someone before deciding whether or not they want to pursue a relationship with them. And in most cases, they end up being much happier with the results. Number 5. They understand the significance of balance. There is more to life than just chasing women, and high-value men strive to maintain a healthy balance in all areas of their lives. While it's true that they enjoy the company of women, it's not their main focus or priority. Spending all your time chasing women can only lead to burnout, which is something they try their best to avoid. Having a balanced life is much more rewarding than being constantly focused on women. You might not understand this yet, but it's something you will come to appreciate later on in life. This is not to say that these men never get together with women, but they don't let it consume them either. Number 6. They are not fearful of being alone. There are a lot of men out there who are terrified of being alone, and they will do anything to avoid it. But this is not the case for men of high value, as they know that solitude can actually be quite enjoyable. Sure, it's not always fun to be by yourself, but it does give you the opportunity to take some much-needed time for just you. Not everyone needs a partner in order to be happy, and these guys are very comfortable with this idea. They are also not afraid of starting over or trying something new if they feel stuck in their current situation. They know that there is always something better down the road, and they are willing to work hard in order to find it. Number 7. They are free-spirited thinkers, who follow their own path. Putting all your eggs in one basket is a recipe for disaster. This is something high-value men understand all too well. Instead of following the crowd, they blaze their own trail and forge their own path. This allows them to stay true to themselves and avoid getting caught up in other people's drama. Making women the main focus of your life is a surefire way to end up feeling lost and empty inside. Sure, it may seem exciting in the beginning, however, over time you will begin to feel like something is missing from your life. Men of high value understand that this type of lifestyle is not maintainable, and they are much too independent for that anyway. Instead, they focus on what really matters, like their passions and interests. If you want a life partner, then it's much better to find someone who shares your interests and values rather than someone you are constantly chasing after. Not only will this make for a more fulfilling relationship, but it will also save you a lot of time and energy in the long run. Number 8. It's not sustainable. Making a woman your main focus is not sustainable in the long term. Eventually you're going to run out of things to do with her, and when that happens she's likely to lose interest in you. Think about it, if you're focusing all your time and energy on new and better ways to entertain her with, when do you have time to just relax and be yourself? When will you have time to just enjoy your own life? Making a woman your main focus in life is a lot of work, and it's not something you can keep up indefinitely. Sooner or later you're going to grow tired, and she may move on to someone in the end anyway. If you want to have a lasting relationship with someone, you need to focus on being your true self first. It might not seem like the most exciting option, however, by focusing on your own life first, you will eventually attract the right type of woman suitable for you. In conclusion, there are many reasons why these sorts of men don't make women their main focus. They are not interested in being with a partner just for the sake of having one, and they know that it's more important to be happy than wasting all their time chasing women. This can make them seem intimidating or even unapproachable. However, those who take the time to get to know them quickly realize that they are some of the best people to be around.